The man took advantage of his wife's inattention. He sneaked into the kitchen to peek at the new maid. Looking at the maid's curvaceous figure, a trace of evil thought arose in his heart. He deliberately approached the maid, brazenly reached out his hand to her leg, but unexpectedly, his wife suddenly came out. Seeing the maid's panicked expression, she immediately misunderstood that there was an improper relationship between them. But the maid dared not tell the truth. She could only run outside in fear. She originally wanted to tell her boyfriend, but his phone was never answered. Helpless, she had no choice but to return to her employer's house, determined to explain everything to the lady of the house. But the lady didn't give her a chance at all. She firmly accused her of seducing her husband.
Clearly this isn't work. Please don't do this, not here. Work your problem.
Don't you dare!
The maid was mercilessly fired just like that, but she never expected. After working hard for 2 months, the lady only gave her $200. She was furious, determined to make the family pay the price before leaving. Taking advantage of the empty house, she let the pet dog urinate and defecate all over the carpet, then deliberately destroyed expensive decorations, and even cursed at the employer's family through the surveillance camera. But soon, her arrogant behavior was exposed by the lady. She was also degraded as an irresponsible vixen. But what the lady never expected was that the maid's words in the video would completely change her life. Annie was originally a top student from a prestigious university, yet she struggled to find a job. She was utterly lost, even beginning to imagine that she would spend the rest of her life lonely and mediocre like the elderly in the park. At that moment, a boy suddenly entered her sight. A balanced scooter was speeding towards him, but the man's attention was caught by a girl on the roadside, completely unaware of the approaching danger. At the critical moment, Annie quickly rushed forward and grabbed the boy, successfully preventing a tragedy. Fortunately, the boy was unscathed. He just held onto her tightly, still in shock. Soon, the boy's mother arrived. Annie noticed her expensive designer outfit. It was clear that she was a wealthy lady from the East Side.
Let me apologize for my feral son.
Oh, no need to apologize. Please, I love kids. I'm Annie.
You're a nanny.
Because Annie's name sounded similar to Nanny, Mrs. Laura mistakenly assumed she was a maid. Before Annie could explain, she took out a business card, asking Annie to call her over the weekend. Her previous maid had just quit to get married, and she happened to need a new one to look after Greer. This unexpected situation left Annie feeling a bit overwhelmed, but to get through her current predicament, she decided to accept Mrs. Laura's offer. Yet she never imagined that this decision would not only change her life path, but also reveal to her the hypocrisy of the wealthy world.